Welcome on in and gather round, gang, for what is to be the finale for our legendary Total War Warhammer 3 Oxyotl campaign. Thanks all so much for all the support on this series. It has been a blast to revisit Oxyotl. I have been having so much fun myself. Let's get to killing us some Norskins and Greenskins. This episode shall be the finale where we're wiping out the rest of the Chaos factions. If at the end of the day there are one or two minor settlements or just very weakened forces left, I'm not going to worry about that so much because our different allies can be sent to deal with that. Oxyotl's job is dealing with the scary bulk of Chaos. As we try to volley into Olaf here, let's go ahead and get our Stegodon moving. They can reload it, we can blast as they go. They're trying to form up so they can all run over as one big blob. There are a lot of them here. We are currently at Uzkulak, besieging. Rip a shot into here, where the Norskins have actually come to support, the Norskins have come to support the Greenskins, which is interesting. Right, gang, they are going to try to minimize the use of this maw hole here I'm using as a shield. And then take out some Kurgan horsemen. That is a big blob of lads, give them some love. The Famir won't be a worthy target. And like I said, very thankfully we have the Geomantic Nexus, so I'm not sure exactly how many of these Greenskins are going to be able to show up to the fray. Zap them with the Solar Engine again. You make the Dragon-style units better by giving them missile resistance, which is what they did for Yield Chimera. Still does not like getting hit in the face with any kind of Ballista Bolt, as one might expect. Zap. Get one more volley and everyone can start falling back. That's a fair chunk of damage. Alright, let's get out of there. Run, beasties, run. We have the counter. Bring them away, Solar Engine turn, and give the Horse Masters something to think about. Yeah, let's charge you to the Chimera. No problem. Shift 5. You going nowhere, bud. Might have popped in a little bit too soon. Alright, everyone kill these Horse Masters here. Take out their fast movers. The Rock Lobs only be a threat until we summon in a set of Feral Cold ones. Then that will cease immediately. Alright, Horse Masters are just about done. Chimeras are such good units. Take them down. Alright, you two launch some shots into the Horse Master. Look at that damage. Alright, get out of there. Holy. What's the debuff? And now he's got a couple of them. Let's get out of there. That was fairly nightmarish. Skinks move in. We'll have the explosives go get in the woods here. And you stay on this flank. Beautiful. We'll move out of the woods. Let them know where you are, Skinks. Not that it will do them any good. Thankfully it doesn't have a Spirit Leech. Alright, Blow Darts, go do some damage to the Chimera. Hopefully you can move faster than that. Pull away. Go for a strike. The Red-Crested Skinks, while I do love them, they just seem to really struggle in melee. Fall back, fall back. Devastating Flanker has been popped. They're really good at running down skirmishers, which we need to stop at once. They have almost nothing, though, in terms of defenses. Push these two forward a bit. Alright, big beasties, get out of there. As long as we're shooting the Kurgan as well with some darts, they should go away pretty quickly. It's a skink tech. Just gotta keep the skinks moving. That's a really good spot for a meteorite if we can drop one in. Alright, beasties, try to finish off these Kurgan. And then we can drop a rock right here. We're definitely gonna lose the Bastillodon, which is a concern. Get behind the Croxagore. Move, move, move. Rock. Smushes tons of the corrupted Northmen. I don't think there's any way you get out of there. Croxagore, charge the horseman. Quick like. We bring our explosives in. Bastillodon, if you could just fire around, that'd be incredible. Some wind through into all the horsemen. Actually should do more damage than you'd expect. Oh, we're getting clapped. Run, 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 run. Thank goodness we can stop him from moving. Well, that wasn't good. Most of our Bastillodons are now fleeing to the hills. Or our Bastillodon and our Stegodons. Which is, again, not good. Croxagore come back and take out Olaf. They can execute. Keep moving, keep moving. Like how the Famir are all going after our Croxagore. Alright, we might have bit off a little more than we could chew here. All Resolve thought we would win, and I was thinking, well, maybe. A definite maybe for sure. Hold the line, skinks. We need all the normal skinkies to come on through. One, stay and fight Olaf. Let's try not to fight up front, if we can help it. Doesn't look like we have much choice, though. Red Crests, charge! Rip apart these skin wolves. Really don't want you to drop in and fight anything, you'll just get torn up. Come on into these area, boys, if you can reach. Get in there, skinks. How's that, Biggins? That's gonna be a bit of a threat for sure. Turn and run down these night goblins. How many of the Bastillodons are back? Or the Stegodons are back? I think most of them, that's good. Move over here. Solar Engine, if you can start taking out archers, that would be fantastic. Stop them from moving. Oh no, don't, not that group. Normal skinks with blow darts. Start ripping shots into the Cursed Etten, drop a rock right here into these orcs. Do not do anything foolish. More leadership where needed, but you stay out of it. Beautiful rock drop. We do need these archers to stop shooting where possible. We're losing lots of Croxagore. That is actually to be expected. Alright, cold ones. Now is your time. We need to get rid of all of the remaining missile troops. Those throwing axes are whittling our guys down. 17 seconds before we can get another rock. Let's get you back up here so we can drop a rock in the right spot. Throw some wind. That's not a good one. Not a good one at all. Munch, 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 munch. Rock right here. Looks like the Etten is down. Launch the Stille shots there. I got the trolls. You gotta keep bouncing around with our skink chief here. He's not looking good. Taking all sorts of free damage there because I wasn't paying close enough attention. Alright, the Famir gone. Excellent. We'll last these next. We'll have you just charge into Slaga. You are the final two skink blow darts. It's a concern, but it's just the way it's gonna be. We are running out of skinks. Get out of there. All surviving Basiladons try to rip shots here. Roxagor go after the Black Orcs. Get in close and stop their attack. We'll have our skinks go after the archers in the back line here. They won't win all of those fights, which is kind of concerning, but that is simply the way it is. Shoot. Olaf. If we can take him out, we have a chance. Skinks come back and charge these skin wolves. Good lads, good lads. It's just biggins, don't worry about it. It's easy. Running down the Orc Air Boys just fine. Keep blinding these hunters and staying away from who can end you in one hit. We gonna get these guys back into the too angry to die. Olaf is hanging in there by the skin of his toes. Bring the Stegodon away. We are running out of troopers. But their general's running. I want to try to kill him. So that way we get the slain Lord debuff there. Get back in there, skinks. Any fleeing orc you see, go charge right into him. Now this was a good battle. Many brave Proxicor Braves and Skink Braves lie slain today. Progress for order is cost. Well, we do have to sacrifice the cohort of Sotek yet again, but they will return angry as ever. That was pretty great. Fighting against both of those armies and coming out on top. Barely survived, but we will absolutely take it. And Uzkulak. Of course your Wa failed, fool. Oh, we've got the accursed armor now. Revealed 200 more armor, 50% less speed, 20 less melee attack. You're just gonna be the rock that stays there and annoys everyone by never dying. You're not gonna do much damage yourself, but hey, don't worry about any of that. Sequence of the Beast Keepers. Fresh quadruped recruits are always required when more comes to Lustria's jungle shores. Is this showing a unit we don't even have? Or is this just... oh, this must be a Carnosaurus. Like, is this showing off one of the It's not a cold shed, but it looks like something else. It's probably just a Soros on the back of a Cold One or a Carnosaur. Godly wrath. Well, not our gods. They're quite pleased with us. We shall wake up another High Priest, because they're pretty much the best. High magic is the best magic. Oh, do we have an actual fight against Grimgor for the Oracle? Oh, we do. It's going to be the Battle of Dinosaur versus Squig and Troll. To stay well away, Grimgor will beat the smack out of even a Dreadsaurian. 38 melee defense means his axe hits just about every time. Auto Resolve might just say that we will destroy Grimgor, and we may not fight it ourselves. We'll see. Oracle, let's get Tolex. Do we give him the accursed armor? No, that'd be goofy. It would be best on any unit that has access to some kind of contact effect that is just brutal. Like Skarsnik's Death Juice. Although you really wouldn't want Skarsnik to be that slow. That would be a bad time for Skarsnik. Alright, Oracle. 3654 attack and defense is honestly fantastic. You'll handle biggins like champions. I just don't know how the river trolls will go. And for that, we have our artillery. Grimgor to battle yet again. Ooh, a valiant defeat. It's a nasty army, isn't it? Even if we lose, we can fall back to Jarnagrund and hold the lines there. Which I don't think we'll lose. Look at this army. Oracle, let's get them. Surprise and violence of action do tend to work out for us. Oh, they flipped the map on us again. Okay, so this is still the choke point we'll want to use. If we can force them to figure out which way they want to go around, and then we can smash that side aggressively. Shouldn't be able to see our skinks, but maybe he can. Let's do 2 here, 2 back. It avoids any nonsense with ranged. Even Gelblums wants to stay well away from the likes of Grimgor. It'll enjoy feasting on swamp trolls, though. And the rare Squigger, too. Yeah, all of our heroes are invisible permanently, which is fantastic. We do have Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones. Oh yeah, we've got this. How much magic? 80? No problem. Decisive defeat, you're about to find out. So Blessed Croxgor's specialty is just that they hit hard. Is there anything special about them at all? Maybe more missile resistance, they have just better stats. The Fisticuff boys have nice shields. And I do want to bother... Oh, here's what we'll do. Fantastic idea. I want to bother one of their units aggressively when this thing kicks off, so that's what we're going to do. Up around this way. All of our beasties, let's go ahead and rotate this direction. I mean, we're invisible too, which is nice. Grimgor has a lot of health, but he doesn't have enough spell resistance to make it so Spear Leech is not worth it. Oh yeah, let's go kill some pump wagons. Easy. Yeah, let's not waste winds there. We've got the amulet for 60% save. Let's go find some more people to bother. .43 speed. I wonder why it's so slow. Kinda strange. Even damage there. Let's go ahead and start blasting into the boar boys. They're having the worst time. And as they try to come up and around this corner, we will be ready for them. It's a bit of a hill there, isn't it? And it's a hill both ways. Oh, looky here. Nothing really good for blasting with rocks yet. I'm gonna get rid of these pump wagons completely. Let's spread them out here. You stop much closer to them. Take it on, start blasting. We'll also Squiggle get a bite, but it's not too big a deal. We can slip away quite easily. Oh, launching. We will Spear Leech this big ugly thing. Make it slippery, then turn around and jump him. Sorry, friend, you are in trouble. Bring the skinks. Here comes Grimgore. Let's send one of the Feral Boys forward. Stake it on, start falling back. Launch an attack with Giltblom's Terror. Ad's leadership's broken. Let's keep moving on away. I'm thinking now's the time for a banishment. Yeah, Thunderous One, let's get your lightning going. Actually, back up a bit here. And have the Dread Saurian go jump the swamp things. I would like that to cease. Skinkies forward. That is what we call a bad idea. Power up the entire crew. Send in the Dread Saurian to go rip apart the Ruglud's Armored. Tic-tac-toe! We're gonna push through into Dirk at Squigs. Soon as you've killed off... Alright, this is going fantastically thus far. Spirit Leech. That hurt. Should have said nothing at all. As Juna fell. Giltbloms, you do have a whole bunch of friends. Yeah, let's go knock out some of these orcs here. Instead of Spirit Leeching Grimgore, which is a waste of time, let's Spirit Leech this big spider. Drop a rock on Ruglud's Armored. Kill the rest of the Death Throwers. Ward save did not get killed by good old Grimgore. Charge up out. I thought I activated the melee attack. Ruglud's Armored are gone. Now go charge the biggin. You're an avatar, you'll do fine. Just crack your spine once until you activate Avatar Stance. Oh no. Here, you come back and clap these Manglers. We will want to Spirit Leech Grimgore. Get slippery and get away from Grimgore. I don't think he has the Executioner trait, which is good for us, but still. We're not going to risk it. No, that's an absolute waste. Alright, the Manglers got wiped out, but Star Chamber Guardians are hurting too. Spirit Leech Grimgore, everything else we can scare off. Another Avatar here, let's send Giltbloms and one of the Dread Saurians after the biggin. And you're in charge of just shooting things now. Everything else is a little bit scary. Rockman's armored, we're never going to last long there. Drop off the Z-heals. Unless Zeganon's gone. You know what? That's fine. It's a much safer place for him anyway. Now we just keep layering Spirit Leeches up on Grimgore. And we win. Grimgore's defeat trait is being handed out to so many of our elites. Well, well, well. Grimgore comes up short yet again. I never would have guessed. Oh yes, we claimed Jardagrund. Yeah, there was really nothing to it. You just walk in and take it. Turns out that's how easy it is. And more armor, 20 more armor piercing damage feels like. And so every time I grab this, it feels like nothing for what you have to deal with to kill Grimgore in the first place. 50 more armor piercing damage is nice, but is it enough to warrant? No, I don't think so. Survive with like 3 health total. Let's find out. I guess looting changes it, but how much did you have before? Well, we're never gonna. Yeah, you have 299. Nice. Well, as you can see, we are making pretty swift progress dealing with chaos. The Empire has been reclaimed. Some of it is owned by the Man-Eater, so as long as he learns how to behave, there's no problem. But he's actively beating down in the middle of Norsca, which is interesting. Taking on some contracts up there, it seems. Sweeping across Norsca is pretty much our final goal, as well as liberating Ulthuan. But you can see the sheer number of Itz's armies that are moving into Ulthuan. I think it's going to be liberated pretty soon, and we're not really going to do anything except for just watch. Yeah, they're moving in with some hate. Some of these armies are really, really weakened, so hopefully they can actually move them in cleverly, but we'll see, won't we? Noctilus is elected to just burn everything Lizard and then run, which is probably his only strategy that actually will keep him alive. Anowin, let's hunt him down. I would really like to see some more Engine of the Gods. Booty catcher, come get caught by a laser. Oh yes, I think we would also like to take the ancient city of Quintex. Let's go see what's up here. All of the Druki? Why are they... Oh, they're not raiding. Zajar is raiding, and then we've got Marathi hiding inside of the ancient city. I presume to come on. I presume to attack McGaggle, and then kill everyone else. Because we have things... At least a lot of them. Because we have things like Banishment and Purple Sun. Also, Hot Resolve, which we're not using. Now what you gotta do here is you gotta put both of these barrels and point them directly at this here Dark Elf. She'll vanish right quick. We can also just charge in. Are they split up? No good. The two main forces are over here, so that's where we're going to deploy. This snow is blinding. To say nothing about the snow in Kislev. The snow in the Druki lands. Is very bright. Do we need more than a couple of beasties to smash them? No, we really don't. Is this the poison one? Then we'll send it over either way, because it gives us more damage. Let you Salamander up top here, and the other one can go help us. No, I think just taking the high ground and attacking the Druki from the high ground, as well as casting Purple Sun and Banishment. We are going to have a good time. Begin. Yeah, get right over here. Wait for those reinforcements. Look at her run. We gave you a head start and everything. Let's see if it matters. We'll go 2 skinks on this side. 2 skinks in the... kind of in the woods. Oh, Spirit Leech down. Extra speed and Primeval Roar. And then she gets... See, in reality, Bite, she's dead. And then that's the finishing blow just to rub salt on the wound. 30 seconds. Alright, Soros, we gotta hustle. Yeah, so wait, reinforcements, we gotta hustle. Marathi's gonna be here quick. And we can take this hill here, which is I think what we're gonna change to our strategy to. Yeah, so wait, reinforcements, it's fine. Marathi is literally almost here. We're still gonna make sure we fully kill this one, though. Should have moved in a little bit faster. The rock was our main chance. Let's try to bog down as many as possible. You get on out of there. Run, skinks, run. Marathi is gonna be an issue. Let's get a net on her when possible. Then rock. Alright, let me drop the banishment in here. It's going to take us getting a lot closer, isn't it? Shoot the mess out of Marathi. Our skinks are getting caught. That's not good. You throw yourself in. The rest of them fall back. You throw yourself in the middle. That's really not good. Well, sometimes the chameleons get taken out. Also, sometimes Marathi gets absolutely evaporated. But again, our chameleon skinks are getting destroyed. Oh, our oracle's gone too. Well, might have been a little bit too much here. I'm still fairly confident we can pull out a good win. Oh, get up here quickly. Oh, those are Dread Knights. That is a problem. Medusa is also a problem. Aranig, huh? Seems like a dangerous name to say more than once. Skinks keep moving back behind our lines. Tumbleguard, go start taking out the Bloodrack Medusa. Those have got to go. Real issue here is not having enough beasties to report that back line. Armor's not going to matter. Let's just drop off banishment. Here. Take him down. Summon another skink. Drop off another big bubble of nope. Shoot the Dread Knights. That's our main way of killing them. Oh, our solar engines. Whoops. Well, that's just unfortunate. Get in here and start shooting at people. We definitely need it. Well done, Groxgore. Take out the next set of Dark Shards. Quickly. Back line is falling apart, which we very much like to see. Start exploding big groups of Dark Elves. Chase those Dark Shards all the way up the side. Now let's get rid of these Reapers. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Slam in. We need to get rid of the... You guys gonna have to stay. It's okay. You'll be fine. Doubleguard gotta hang in there. Rock. Charge those shades, confident or not. Same thing with the Bloodrack Medusa, go charge the shades. Beautiful rock, lads, beautiful rock. Their backline is gone. We can force our way through into the Bloodwrack Medusa. When she's gone, we have pretty much clearance to kill the rest of the source. Another big bubble. Cease your movement at once, madam. Heals Kowick-like. Through into the Dark Shards. And we did it again. Thousands of souls sent screaming into the warp. One singular toad ending the Dark Elf Empire. Well, that's the way it be. We've got a bunch of rebels here as well, which is a problem. Oh, it's just forest goblins. Never mind. Not a problem at all. One banishment and the whole lot go away. Alright, Marathi, do you think you can survive an auto-resolve here? You can, but we lose the Blessed Temple Guard. We can bring back more. No problem. Unless these orcs decide to declare war on us. We will take the ancient city of Quintex right off your hands, where we have the landmark, the Vaults of Quintex. The deepest chancels within Quintex may very well hold treasures and learnings that unlock the past and foretell the future. 800 gold, 20 growth in all provinces, 15 research rate, and 30% income from buildings. It is a glorious, glorious landmark. We want walls, and then we will get the geomantic pylon in next turn. Because we have all of the Titan peaks under our control, let's go ahead and secure the alignment of war. I'm going to recruit more skink chiefs to send north from here. We are overwhelming the world with skinks. You lost one chameleon. Oh, I'm destroying the skink building. Hang on, now we have to stop that. One chameleon. And then you lost something else. What was the Temple Guard? Grab the chameleon and we should be able to have another Temple Guard in 3 turns. What if we can instead 2 turns, which is the same amount of time it would normally take to recruit them. Sweet. Your Temple Guard return, Brian. They're just not as blessed as they once were. Which, truthfully, being blessed as the Temple Guard, all it does is it gives you extra charge bonus, which is weird. Very weird for halberds. We're going to do so much charging. Oh, we've got 3, sweet. Oh, the growth stimulation. He is pumping something very questionable into the water, but it's working out. I think we'll worry about the skills here later on, but it's something I do get caught up. Yes, these are just a bunch of goblins. Hang on now. It would be really, really cool to have a goblin faction that was kind of about beast wrangling. Oh, the forest guys. So the forest goblins, that's a good idea for a subculture. Like, combine Rakarth and then the goblins, but then make them better than Rakarth, because of course they would be. He's Druki Scum. 500 experience. We're already recruiting them to rank 38. It's not needed. Why I put in those Salon contemplation chambers. I'll just get the rest of them from here. Beastkeepers is the one I wanted first for the upkeep reduction, because even with 291,000 gold, I would like to have as many beasts as possible without having to pay as much as possible. We'll be efficient-ish. Let's go Silverator. Great Point will give us even more growth. And then Tlaxbach. Boost income, replenish troops, fated chief, all of the above. Blessing of Itzel, of course. Some of them have other blessings, but most of them are for Itzel. If I'm not playing a campaign specifically for Tic-Tac-Toe, I'm staying so far away from the Lizardmen's flyers. They've got the bubonic plague, didn't you hear? I kinda want to give this one the accursed armor. Let's do it. Accursed armor for you, sir. Shield of the Mirrored Pool. Interesting. Mod's map is fun, but it's also a bad idea. Especially this late in game. It's not such a bad idea early game when most of your enemies don't have crazy armies. Oh, I mean, you can also have Death Singer too. Actually, Brian, do you have anything unique? Now you do. Death Blow, Frenzy, Regeneration. A unique for each of our lords there. The plan is to split up and search for clues. Epidemius is going around. Interesting. This is all sorts of funky. Atali, you move in to conquer Stormfrag Mount with your grenadiers. I don't care, it's a close victory. The weird choice to give us a close victory there, but that should be our Ball's final settlement claimed. He's gonna start taking attrition. Whatever, he's got one down here. I was wrong. We've pretty much cut his faction in half, though. Oh, we lose some skinks? That's okay. We will claim Uzkulak. And as long as I have some spawning sequence, we are absolutely picking up a unit or two. So yeah, we'll grab some Blessed Skinks. And let's say another Ancient Stegodon, because slow death is incredible. The best death. Oxyotl. Hit the Tower of Flies. We don't have any more visions yet, so just killing random goons is the plan. Nothing personal chaos, it's just that you can't exist anymore. So we have decreed. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly what Epidemius' plan is. Let's just drop into an ambush on the other side of the bridge. And we'll find out next turn. Alright, that's all the cool battles I had lined up for you. I'll see you if anything else pops up. Otherwise, time skip. Well, spring to action, boys. Looks like Nagaron is disrespecting the skinks. Time to teach him a lesson. Like a semi-aquatic battle is not going to go your way, sirs. Alright, so we will deploy. Oh, it's gonna flash too, huh? Well, since we will have to deal with something like this going on the entire time, I'm gonna consider this an auto-resolve battle, and I will see you at the end. Otherwise, I'm gonna... Well, actually, hang on now. No, that's egregious. I'll get you all with the battle end. This was supposed to have been fixed. Well, apparently auto-resolve really likes dragons, so, fortunate for you. Oh look, another one! I mean, this one has shades and some chariots, so it has, theoretically... I mean, you're also on a dragon. She's a melee fighter, though. That makes things a little bit spicier. But not by a whole lot. It just means she's gonna come screaming in like a crazy. Let's see if we can just win here. Not a choke point like I would like. I still think we could win. To the field. Your only strength is that you have a dragon. And actually, there's nothing in terms of infantry at all here, so if we can draw these chariots in and take them out with the Chameleon Stalkers and Blessed Carnosaur in tandem, we should feast on the rest of this army pretty easily. Alright, and our best bet is still going to be these trees here. So what we will do, or I guess these trees over here, just get our javelins real bunched up, go for a bit of a checkerboard so it throws off their charge. If they go for the side of it, we'll be in trouble, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Then we'll have all 6 of you up front. We need the chariots to charge at this bunch. We'll keep the 36 that are weak back here. Let's keep the Carnosaur right in front of where our skinks are. Same thing with the Croxagore. Croxagore and Carnosaur up front. We'll blast their lord with the old Stegodon. Pretty much exactly what we want to see. Carnosaurs, get over here. I'm gonna have you... I mean, if you can take some shots into... That would be just perfect. Fall back. Forward. The other one decided that they definitely didn't want to fight. And now you've been poisoned. What's the plan? Turn and run? You've been poisoned. Well, it's actually working. Fair enough. We will just win this way. Chase us if you dare, cowards. Armor keeps you safe pretty well against skinks. Unless you're in Oxyotl's army. I don't even mind if you wait till your reinforcements show up. It's not going to do that much for you. Well, hello there. I didn't realize the Scourge Runners have made it all the way back to their lines. Rock. Oh, did the rock get canceled? Rock. Oh, I think they... Oh, nope. Didn't cancel it the second time. Now they're thinking about getting aggressive. The chariots should be much faster than we are. Nice. Now run, run, run. And then the ballista can get to shooting at Braikol here. Quite the name. They don't want to get too much closer, because if they get in range of the Carnosaur, they're just dead. So that's our way of keeping the eye back. It's working pretty dang well. Explosive boys, split up. And yeah, we can skirmish with them all day. But these don't want to be skirmishing or getting shot at all. Come on then, Carnosaur, fall back. That's one set of chariots gone. Both the Carnosaur continue to fall back. Stalkers is going to run behind them entirely. Draw the Dark Swords back into the woods. We are getting shot up pretty good, but we haven't really lost any units yet, which is fantastic. Let's get rid of these bolt throwers. How did they find our stalkers? That's not good. I'll give you a juicier target. It's a skink chief. You fool, you weren't supposed to fall for it. Right then, Carnosaur, you know what to do. Bark, bark. Bring all of the javelin skinks in. Start knocking out these shades. And then rock. Oh, don't worry, we even had something for if you decided to stand. It's called dropping a rock on our own skinks. The ultimate strategy. Explosive boys, get in there. Keep the Carnosaur alive. killed the general, but did the Carnosaur live? I don't know. We'll find out soon. Oh, skinks. Control group and attack all forward. Kill what you can. Just move away from our opponent. The spears aren't as fast as we are. We'll just go kill some more dark shards. Carnosaur with more health. Let's go hunt down. What's her name? Onion? And might as well be. Onion Soul Blaze. They got 20 missile strength hitting you from the side of the face. It's a bad time. Bring yourselves on back. I think skirmishers and skink cohort can kill this poor onion on a dragon. Everybody loves cakes. We shall bake these Druki into lovely, delicious cakes. The clone army continues to march forward. I think we will take the replenishment. That's the first time it's been higher than 3% in a long time. I guess outside of sacking settlements. Oh no, rebellion in Zornu's cool. We have so much territory. Where is Zornu? Oh, here we go. Nope, that is wrong. Down in the Howling Wastes. Well, that's the plane of Zar. Who's cool's up here? Did Olaf kill them already? Nice. Well, there's supposed to be a rebellion here, but I don't see them. They've decided to not show up for work today, and we are all here for that. I'll zoom out to show you. This is how Conquest has been going so far. Nothing can stand in our way. Even Cathay not helping in the slightest. We're doing great. They're all camping out in their settlements. You want to help me with world conquest, or what's going on here? Guess not. The Skaven aren't going to kill themselves. Well, oh yes, we also have the sequence of the great beasts. Resilience, slow-moving but deadly, the living bastions of Lustria's armies can be made even tougher by following the Old One's teachings. So now Dreadsaurians ignore wounds. It's called being angry. I mean, I at least wanted to show you all this army. This is easily one of the most threatening forces we've had to deal with. It's a lot of coordinate units that I'm not even going to deal with. Get wrecked, clowns. We'll get a Sanctum going in and Karak 8 peaks, and I'm going to put in the Capstone of Tepok here, allowing us to teleport. As well as the Glyph Stone. The Glyph Stone, or the wall rather, of Scott Lee is so good. Just because of the summon. The others they're not as good. Even with the missile damage bonus for Oxyotl, having the extra units is better every time. El Clan Rictus is pretty much gone. We just have to conquer the Tower of Gorgoth here, which we are well on our way. I will give King Kaiju another happy birthday, and thanks for the suggestion. Smorbit's Radhur. And then we put a Sanctum in. Oh, next turn in Quintex. How badly do we butcher these goblins? Yeah, decisive win, that's what I thought. Just bops them with this club. Who gets the most kills? 500. Yeah, the slow death Stegodon here is going to be nightmarishly potent. We, of course, exterminate the goblins. Nothing else to do with them. Eating goblins? Disgusting. Oxyotl and his purple-coated skinks return to you a little bit wounded. We've been fighting against Celastra, and Auto Resolve has not necessarily been very kind. We've been going for the old lightning strike. So we may have another fight after this with Celastra herself, my least favorite legendary lord in the entire game. Let's get it taken up apart. Vampirates are always a bit spooky. Simply because they have some pretty speedy units that can deal some scary damage in a hurry. So let's have all of these skinkies follow Oxyotl in. We'll try to sneak in the area where they don't actually have any troops that can fire back. Gun mob can shoot, but it's not going to be that big a deal. Oxyotl, you get in here and take out this Leviathan. Same thing with the rest of you. Actually, you three go after these Prometheans. Shoot the Leviathan, shoot the gun mob, and then you go after these deck droppers. One of my least favorite units to deal with. Are they very strong? And no, they're just kind of annoying. Carronades? Not today. Because Carronades also fairly annoying. Put them down, put them down. Let's drop a skink in behind here. They can actually just stop the deck droppers from doing anything they want to do. You run into these deck droppers, sir. Beautiful damage thus far. We will drop the old Borks in here. These gun mob about to get a whole bunch of new friends. Start dancing around in their gunnery mob, and they're gonna have to run up the hill to chase us, which is unfortunate because now it's a beast. Drop a rock here. We hit our own with the laser engine. I think we actually did. Alright, brother. This way. Don't remember giving you those orders, but this way. Of course, solar engine. He's in a bad spot. I think he just smashes through, though. That's pretty amusing. Let's get shooting these Necrofex. Let's save the day. Oh, let's get a nice overcast Earthblood here. Then you can turn and start ripping some shots into the Necrofex. Bring all of our skinks down because we've pretty much broken this flank. Look how effectively he took out those deck droppers. Nice. Get a bit of water right back. Tide call for your efforts. Fireball these deck droppers kind of sounds fun. They're throwing mortars at us, so we're going to go ahead and give them a headache for it. Go knock out those depth guard. Let's get to singing the shanty. Embarrass the undead, because we actually have the shanty down better than they do. Sotek. Big heals. We can go for the blowpipe on the Necrofex. You need to not be dueling a Necrofex Colossus, please. And sneak on by. Yule Hounds of Orion can drop in here. Yum yum, beat 'em up. And now get it taking down the Necrofex. Use the swiftness. Oh my Javelin skinkies are here, but we need to get them up. Everyone gets their own target. It's a skink tech. Yeah, get out of the fight with the depth guard that's gonna get you killed in a hurry. The explosives a little bit closer. Really solid damage there. Like 206 on the smaller ones. It is ridiculous. Not bad at all. Now we gotta deal with Silostra. Heroic. We are in fact a heroic victory. Printer. 12 brave skinks fall. We shall go for the replenishment. And this was completely surrounded with armies. And now, as you can see, oh, there's Silostra. It is not. So the plan at this point is to attack this smaller army, draw Silostra in, and we can defeat... Listen, it's nothing against the lore they created for her. They created lore, but her lore is that she basically is an opera singer that is so full of herself. she somehow gets a opportunity to sing in Ulthuan, and while sailing, I don't know if it's from Bretonia, so crossing somewhere over here, they run into a pretty nasty storm, and the captain doesn't want to sail through it, obviously, because he's a smart boy who is experienced on the seas. And Silostra says, no, we're sailing through it. I need to go sing in Ulthuan. I guess we can't attack everyone at the same time. And he tells her no again, so she picks him up. Oh, we can just kill her. We're going to do this on the battlefield just to be disrespectful because I despise this character. But anyway, she picks him up and throws him over the side, and then of course the ship goes down, and then I guess Stromfels liked her singing so much that he brings her back. And she wants to sink Ulthuan, so they can all be forced to listen to her. If I was an elf, she's getting shot so full of arrows the second she shows up. Like, you're a pincushion, lady. Get out of here. Especially up on this lobster. That is double large target. I'm also sorry, but if a random opera singer tries to pick me up and throw me off my ship, she's getting knifed so quickly. Knife, 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 knife. That's the end for Silostra. You're like, oh boys, what happened? I guess she slipped and fell overboard, right? Right? Hell no. Skinks. Actually, everything else is pretty much perfectly fine. The only thing that makes Silostra dangerous is that she can summon in ghostly paladins. Somehow she has control over Bretonians. Which I think even Bretonians can recognize a bad singer when they see one. Even the French. Let's get you nice and sneaky, sir. Use the... Oh, that's the wrong one. Speed to zoom on along, and we'll just take out the Sirens first. Drop them. There will be Morngol over there, and that's going to be a threat. They're pretty quick. Not going to bring these guys forward at all. How long do we have another Earthblood? It's going to be a little bit. Let's position so I can get a nice Hounds of Orion over here. And I wouldn't mind going for the Carinades, but let's wait a moment. Oxyotl, let's hit the Golden Blowpipe towards the Rotting Prometheans. Here, you come on back towards the Singulinities, which are standing around doing nothing. Morngulls are just fast, so I'm trying to keep them away from our skinks if I can help it. Have they taken a little bit too much damage? It would seem so. Hounds? Feast. Or are they just gonna fall back? Interesting. Eco chili. Alright, stay near to one another. I didn't think you guys would stick around for long, but you have wasted her summon. Fall back. Just draw them away. I think we're about the same speed as Demonette, so we should be faster than most of our opponents here. Oxyotl surrounded, we don't need that. He won't be able to get free with the explosion either. Well, maybe. Let them get way too close. Speed up those reloads. Yeah, see what I mean, though? Thankfully, that reload speed is incredible, but you getting hit by units that are just as fast as you is a nightmare for your skinks. Run, skinks, run. You move in and kill those deck gunners. Plus, you just advance. Save the day. Oxyotl, you do not go into melee mode. You just run. Oh, our skinks are getting all mixed up. See, now that's not good. Give them some extra... Oh, good grief. The ghosts went away just in time. Silostra making us pay for calling her terrible. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, the fact that that captain got taken off guard and thrown off the ship is, frankly, pathetic. He didn't deserve to be a captain at all. Big Lostra's not making it 5 steps towards me before she gets chucked over the side herself. Take him down, Skinks. Take him down. Obsidian cudgel in hand. I actually think it would be cool if Skinks came stock with poison attacks, and there was a late game technology, because you can clearly see these are obviously gonna be poisoned up fangs and such. But maybe late game, Silostra dies off screen as she deserves. They get access to either dampening or something similar, because they've got the obsidian attacks. So something that eliminates. Hey. Ghostly Bretonians. Something that eliminates magic attacks, or just magic resistance in general, would be really cool. Because obsidian. Alright, down with Silostra as well. We'll continue to replenish. And I think we need to make sure we knock out all these different armies. There's Siren Extinguished, Miscast base chance, minus 10% for all Oxyotl, which is not useful in the slightest. We'll go take out Arthur. What they will do is, even after we've wiped out all these armies and captured the Circle of Destruction, they will just then turn. Oh, we can't. That's annoying. They'll just turn around and make sure we can't replenish by encircling us. Which would only be a problem if they've got a couple armies around here that could take advantage. We replenish up to full in 1 turn, so hopefully they just turn and run. Yes, while we're here, I'll show you how our conquest is going. Really, there have not been many good fights. This might be one here, with Herald and Peritus. Now it's just a bunch of marauders. We'll be able to auto-resolve that one very easily. We've been cleaving across the north, nice, and simply we are into Norska as well, taking territory with 3 armies. Kislev has regained its power and is pushing out Chaos themselves. Same thing with the World's Edge Mountains down into the Dead Rock Gap. Karakadrin and Karazakarak are working together to deal with the rats. We've even got the ogres on side. So Clan Moors is on borrowed time at this point. Imric is alive, and then both Cathayan factions are dealing with the last of the Blue Roses, and Kukath is down just to Dreadrock. Chaos is being absolutely destroyed across the map, except up in this top corner. It's kind of their last main bastion. Even Ikitclaw, while he still has some territory, is currently under siege by all of these armies from the Chevaliers. So the Crusades have turned around to reclaim. Oh, it's the Reconquista, actually. Just instead of Moors, you got rats. The Empire is involved, and actually Wissenland and Nuln have taken over all of the Empire, as you'd expect. I did lose the Brass Keep to Sigvald. He basically just ran and bypassed all of the Empire armies and attacked the Middle Mountains. Which, anti-player bias being what it is, it's kind of annoying, but it's not that big a deal. We've conquered a little bit into Ulthuan, where we're going to go ahead and recruit up another army. And I'm thinking we do need a Slann Mage Priest. Why can't I recruit you? He was recently replaced. Oh yes, I kicked out a couple because they were costing us so much money. It was getting ridiculous. Well, I think another Red Crescent Chief is the way to go. Frauk the Arrogant. Or I guess Farak the Arrogant. Listen, arrogant or not, as long as he is good at killing demons, that is all that matters to me. Don't really have the spawning sequence, so we'll just bring in some normal units. Couple skinks, and if we get some big beasties in a turn or two, that'd be awesome. It looks like it's always just gonna be salamanders, huh? I mean, flammable is nice, so we'll get 1 ancient, and then 2 hunting pack. Oh, of course. Because these units are going to take us several turns to get. We may just want to go for Hawkland long rifles to pick off lords before they get too close. So he's a good fighter, but he isn't going to fight a demon of Slaanesh very well. Defenders don't really have any good equipment for us. As far as Nangao goes, I would prefer these cannons. Because the cannons also do fire damage, so let's grab some Northern Province cannons and Western Province as well. We get fire rain rockets. See, but 2 sets of cannons is just devastating for the likes of a poor unfortunate Nakari. Dueling with the opposing artillery of the vampires will also be pretty important. And we're going to put you on your Ripperdactyl. It costs a little bit more, but it's actually a pretty solid little mount. Ancient Cunning and Fervent Draftmaster, and I guess that's all we can do for you. Trickster's Helm. I combine up some of these as we go, but man, we've been getting so much equipment. It is very difficult to keep up with at this point. And am I trying very hard? Also, no. Cloak of Feathers for some... Oh, never mind. Other Trickster Shard is always the best. You built up a little bit of a one-man Doom stack. Shame. Couple of amulets of Itzel. Itzel's not a bad one. It's armor resistance, but I would prefer ward save. And preservation is the best version of it. I believe. 18% is pretty nice. Sky Titan String, or, you know, Executioner's Axe is one of my favorite items, hands down. Astronomer's extra control, don't need that so much. I would prefer replenishment and then any fast-moving standards. Sun Standard, probably not. Lich Bone, yes. That way we can throw some magical cannonballs directly into people's chest cavities that we just opened up. One additional, take these 2 off. Recruit them in higher rank. Alright, sweet. Okay, so what else have we done that I need to take note of? We are conquering back the jungles of Papua-Laksa. And, I mean, Oxyottl's not doing the best, but I still would prefer to keep them around as a legendary faction, as opposed to just confederating them and getting rid of them. Because this is a whole army that I don't have to pay for, and it's full of very expensive units. So let's let Mazdamundi handle his own business. Hedowin can also help, and then we'll confederate him when we're all done. Yes, Nakari is at the gates, but he sacked Grey Rock Point and went back out to sea, so I'm not that concerned with old Nakari. And then we have Nagaron approaching from the north, which, as we previously said, we're just kind of grinding them down one army at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. We are going to take the opportunity to attack Hagrave here. And instead of claim it, which I would like to do, we're going to just go ahead and sack it. Heroic victory. We haven't had a siege battle in a long time, and every siege battle against the Dark Elves is quite dangerous, so let's have ourselves a good time. They're all going to be a little bit dangerous. Well, yes, we already said that. They're going to be tired as well, because they're in march stance like a bunch of fools. Skinks. Watata. Alright, everything about the settlement is going to be quite dangerous, because it's a high tier and it's on Grave. We are going to care about that all of 0, because we can sneak. And also, we are going to act like we're attacking from this side, when we are absolutely not. Although, hang on, that side actually might be way easier for us to crack. We just might get shut up by this tower a little bit. That's only if they know we're there. Which I would highly doubt. Skinks should... Even these guys should be rather sneaky. Yet they still have stock as well. And the stalkers we can send in across to claim these walls should the enemy end up being there. Alright, team, let's do this. Secret Agent Skinks. Let's actually... We can't see the entire army. I guarantee you there's troops back here. Let's bring the Skinks over. You get to taking these walls down. And you 3 do the same. Come on over. Move, move, move. Now there are some troops there. You get to work on the gatehouse. Not bad damage. We don't have as good of summons here, but let's just drop. Well, no, that dragon is way too close. That would be a problem. So 2 of the skirmishers this way. 2 of our frontline skinks. We can go for a little bit of shenanigans. Made it in quick. Come across this little high ground section there. Can't hit anyone else behind the wall, but we can hit Chillhop if he gets too close. Mr. Barmstorm himself. Single file line for the Bastillodons. And might as well hit yourself up. Alright, Oxyotl, go for Master Predator, give us a little bit more range. It's not enough. I want them to be fully committed to defending before we send anyone on any secret agent missions, because otherwise they'll just get run down by cavalry by themselves, which would be lame. Reaper Bolt Throwers will be dangerous-ish. Dangerous-ish, but not really. Go run down those Dark Shards. Just blasted right through the Corsairs that thought they'd be in the way. No, not today, sir. Huge flock of doom. Now you gotta get moving, brother. Smash through the Sisters of Slaughter and just get out of there. Shades don't have much armor. Let's see how well this does. It's not bad. Section of walls fallen. Let's knock over one more. Our artillery will get here at some point. This way, Oxyotl, this way. Heal up. I can almost promise they don't want to fight. Oxyotl, drop the hounds. Hello, darkness, your old friend. Or heals. Rock, that was not the best placed rock, but it'll work. Charge into Slaaneish's henchmen. Hench ladies. Rock! Yeah, not the best. It did wipe out those edgelords, though. How did you finally land? Alright, Oxyotl, get in there. We'll send in these 3 skinks. You're the 2 I brought over here, correct? Yes. On top of the walls. Go, go, go. Not you, Oxy. You stay here. And shoot at this clown. Where you going? Zoomed up out of there. Well, fair enough. They've got a few spells to throw at us. Alright, Secret Agent Skinks. Go, go, go. Let's put 2 of you in here. 1 on this side. Taking a lot of damage there. Let's get another heal. Another rock would be great. I don't think it's gonna happen. So that'll take the foreground here. Ravagers of Rakarth, they might have been. Not for long. Go take out the Reaper. Solar Engine, you start tearing shots in. You run down those solos. Dark Shards, they're about to have a horrible day. And now we've got a pretty commanding position in the settlement. Drop off another Earthblood. What are you really gonna do against big beasties? The answer is nothing. A little bit of Flock of Doom here. Increase everyone's rate of fire. Alright, then these secret agent schemes can move in too. I'm actually pretty sure they would beat Blackguard of Nagaron in a one-on-one. Enemy Lord fleeing for the hills. Here come the skinks. Let's drop off some Houndsville Ryan in that batch of fleeing beanpoles. The armor sundering javelins flying in now. Bad day to be a Dark Elf. Big heal. Got Wind Blast and Tide Call. Yeah, let's deal with those Dark Riders. Solar Engines. Take some shades and smush them. Big Beasties 1, Edgelord 0. Now we chase them all the way in. Let's go ahead and capture this zone real quick. How are you two doing? Bok indeed. Take the walls. Launch some shots in there. We'll just advance all of the chameleons. Are we through this barricade yet, guys? A bit of Flock of Doom there. On to the next set. Taking fire for a moment, but we're definitely throwing back equal measure. Bombarding everyone as they go by. We will drop in the last of our Geomantic Nexus. I would say up here is a good spot. They've got a pretty decent firing range to throw at us, and I would prefer they stop. A lot of those idiots turn around. That's unfortunate for you. Oxyotl keep moving. Did they try to send their cavalry out to disrupt us? It appears they did. Not gonna work. Houndsville Ryan here. Solar Engines, you move up to take out these Black Arc Corsairs. Turn and slaughter. It's kind of hilarious. You can just charge them pell-mell into things like Blades of the Blood Queen because their avatar, they're ghosts. This isn't even a real skink. He's like been projected here from one of the other temple cities. It's incredible. You got skink clones and skink drones. And we are gifted a heroic victory yet again, losing 10 skinks fighting it. A pretty elite group of Dark Elves. Though everyone is in fact allergic to neurotoxin. Why not the hard way?
Keep your filthy hands off.
I'm going to sack Hagrave. Then just go ahead and move back into... What happened to my movement? Oh, do we get bugged out by some movement nonsense? Somehow Huggrave counts as a settlement you have to attack twice. Can I do nothing and leave? There we go. I mean, I can't move very far, but that's enough. Sacking Huggrave twice. Oh, it only counts like we got it once. Because that's all we did. We can sack it a second time this turn. Alright, well, teleport to these raiders. Even if we have other things to do, we still have to deal with our job, after all. Alright, so we do have Herald and Veritas. Let's see what their army looks like. Easy concerning. Or is it auto-resolvable? Yeah, unfortunately, it's auto-resolvable. We lose an ROR unit. They're going to be replaced with Horned ones anyway, so that's fine. Gold ones are great. Horde ones are just better in every way. They got the Arc. Yeah, they're just throwing a bunch of small armies at us, which they will run out of here quite soon. Ambush up, go in front of the Blighted Grove, and then we'll just wait for these four unfortunate Norskins. We'll probably build up another army up here to the north. We only have one kind of sweeping across. The rest have moved across into Norska proper. Yeah, let's get one more set of just nothing but skinks. Led by a red crest that is. Yeah, cunning is not that useful for skinks. They'll have poison naturally. Welcome Hextalk. Warriors Crest, Dexterous Warrior, Skink Leader. Skirmisher, Ancient Cunning. I mean, 5% less recruitment cost isn't necessarily a terrible thing. And then we'll get a bunch of Lightning Strike for him as well. Then Hextalk, we shall give you a bunch of skinks. Absolute ton of skinks. We can give you the cohort of Sotek, which always seem to die in auto-resolve. A Blessed Ancient Staggy. Which is just pretty much the best unit in the game. And then I think... Lead Belchers will be the way later on. We'll hit 6 points with you clowns. We just looked at Gold Tooth. Helicopters. Wait, how much do we need? It costs 1,200 upkeep. You know, gyrocopters are really solid at dealing with single entities. So we will pick some up. Oh, there's the... Well... We're gonna act like we don't see this. Man, there's I can't believe the Rite of Ferocity wasn't even active. Crazy, it's been so long. I meant to grab a High Mage, and instead we got one of Heaven's. That's fine. So once again, unless we have any cool battles, most of these have just been auto results, you saw there, even 2 armies. We'll update you when we've destroyed more of Chaos and more of the Skaven. I foresee a battle that's going to matter here quite soon in Ulthuan, or we're over with the Skaven. And if you take a look, turn 96, the Poxmakers of Nurgle are no more. That is the end of all of the Nurgle factions. Same thing with Tzeentch. Now we just have to deal with Khorne. I actually think Valkia is all the way gone, so there are no more Khornate factions on the map either. We're just dealing with the Skaven, Slaanesh, and the Dark Elves, and the last remaining Norse. Oh, there are... Is it this Epidemius? How is Epidemius still alive? Oh, he's got the one settlement here in the Lair of the Troll King. Not for long. Glock is showing up with Bragg to teach him a lesson or two. If we don't arrive first with Carapace. Oh, we did. Nice. Well, we will deal with... Oh no, we're going to be reinforcements. Oh, that's too bad. Meanwhile, let's see what this Khornate army looks like. It's not gotten in a battle in a while. It's the same as last time. So something you really just wouldn't want to fight personally, because there are so many ways this could go wrong. You stop microing, you lose skinks, which every one of those is miserable. Oh yeah, no, we'll go ahead and exterminate. Sprinkle some nice experience. Cool, that's another rather large army dealt with. Onward towards conquest. And I'm truthfully am thinking the only dangerous part of this whole deal is going to be breaking Nagaron itself, but not if Oxyotl's there. And now we end the last of Grandfather Nurgle's cultists in the old world, and in the world in general. No, you definitely won't. If we pull up once again, still fighting our way across Norsk here. It's a slow process for sure. Dealing with all of the different Dark Elf armies is going to be the major concern, but Heshawatl has been reclaimed. And now all of our mini lizards converge on pretty much the same location. We travel and find ourselves next to the last fortress belonging to, well, I guess he did claim the Middle Mountains from me, didn't he? So Sigvald has one other dark fortress besides this one, but we can move in and take the Fortress of the Damned from him. Low victory, huh? Likes to hurt our Bastiladons, doesn't it? We'll simply claim this. And we can set this settlement up with... yeah, we can. The Geometric Redoubts as well. Walls. And then we will just chuck in our altar to Sotek and the old ones. Oh yeah, Silver Tower is also a dark fortress. Well, we gotta deal with that too, but Oxyotl is now very well positioned. The entire east is either orange or allied. Clan Moors finds itself caught in a pretty terrible spot. Kaiju got into a fight with. It was a doomstack of Hellpit abominations, but no problem. We knocked them out and then just ran. I'm gonna have this hero try to block Queek from pursuit, and we'll let our allies move in behind and take their settlements as they worry about us. We will use the anti-player bias against Queek. And then we'll push through into the Hag Hall here. Vi's Hell Reaper she's fielding nothing but with spears. Dreadspear Doomstack is not good. But hey, Auto-Resolve kinda likes it. Third hit Seraph. No matter how many we have to sacrifice here, it's very worth it. These are massive armies of Druki, and we are able to recruit all of this in a single turn. So reclaim Druki Destroyer, and then we'll use our mini spotting sequence to bring in more. Marathi is on her last legs. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her get confederated by Malekith quite soon. Finally, a proper fight! Thurok, on his Ripperdactyl, gets to throw hands with a crab-clawed, mutated troll dog. Let's do this! He had a unit there that I wasn't sure. Do you have a Terrorgeist, sir? This might actually end up being a problem. Let's see. Would love to take the high ground there, but there's no way we get up to anything important before they close the gap. One of the huge issues with Slaanesh is that they just don't care one bit about any of the terrain penalties that would normally slow an army like this. So you would normally want to just pull up next to the trees, but for Slaanesh, that's just prime ambush territory. So we'll go 4 Javelin Skinks, try to bring them further up. It's a wonky checkerboard, but it'll definitely work. We can have these Iron Drakes inside the line. Did you say for the Immortal Dragon? That's what I thought. Immortal Dragon is the Grand Cannons. It's a lot skink. Iron Drakes. We should still try to pull to the edge of the map, though, because good grief, Slaanesh. Iron Drakes. Leave the Secret Agent Skinks back here to defend. You can duel with the Praeton pretty well. The Praetons are just kind of weird units. I'm sorry, are you a skink on foot? Oh yeah, this was one of our agents. And now he finds himself in a battle. We got the Blinding and Blessed Pterodon Riders. These are... I was about to say, where's my blind ability? They still lose it on their missile, which is dumb, but if they get into melee, they have flashlights. Either that or they're just so brightly colored it distracts the enemy aggressively. Pink skinks, huh? And then the rest of you will deploy with our line. I would like to try to get the salamanders to move in and attack. And then fall back, but with Slaanesh that's really not an option. So instead we'll have them up front. They are sneaky-like, at least the smaller ones are. Let's do this. Touch the edge of the map quickly. Hate everything about this. So you know what? I lied. Stop here. Get all the way to the flanks. And we need to deal with their flyers quickly. Oh, they do have a Terrorgeist. Interesting. Cannons are starting to pick some shots, killing our... Dude, there's no way the Cathayans choose immediately to shoot through the Pterodons. That's not real. Unfortunately, it is real, and it is... Listen, cannons, I can't believe that's your first target. It seems like a terrible one. We do deal with that unit in a hurry. Fall back. You two start blasting into these Hellstriders. Solar Engine, give the Chariots a charge. Wop up the skinks.
Shoot the Wazzaks! Take them down!
Go execute the Death Shriek. Keep the Croxagore nearby, our legion of skinks. Fall back, fall back. Go ahead and drop in on these Dark Riders, should kill them in a hurry. The Demonettes have arrived. Troll hammers, let's get to work. Love the sounds of the cannons from Grid Cathay. Where the other Croxagore out. Oh no, they're still fighting in the front line. They're not really doing much, but they're fighting in the front line. Drop in some more friends here. Princes of Perfection is not something we want to be fighting in the melee if we can help it. Let's drop in and finish off Sigersos. The cannons are probably going to have a ridiculous amount of friendly fire. Are these Hellstriders? Oh no, those are the champions of Slaanesh. Let's not have you fight those, you know, but Sea-Rated Skinks, take down Grandiose. The rest of our army's here, and now it's pretty much just good night. Sweet Slaanesh. Even not the... Oh, do they actually slay them? That's annoying. I don't see a dead Salamander anywhere. Drop in some friends, Blessed Chameleons, you come through. I mean, the Pleasure Guard are strong, but they're not doing a good job of killing our Salamanders, which I'm very impressed with. I say that, they immediately start getting chopped in half. Come on, Skinks, get over here to help. Not sure why you're off your cannons. Both of you get to work taking down Omar there. But his name is Danar, now his name's Omar. And that is Slaanesh's army defeated. The only real problem was deaths to the Salamanders and friendly fire from Cathay's supposedly elite cannons. even though they got run off the side of the map, I'm glad that the champions of Slaanesh here ended up fighting our salamander rather than diving into a whole squad of skinks and turning into a skink blender. We did it very well. We'll go ahead and kill and eat. Quick update to the state of the world. Looks like Clan Moors is on their last legs, being pursued by Emmerich. We've got Scrag the Slaughterer in here as well. It's only down to a couple of settlements left. That is a darn shame. It looks like Volkmar has built up a defensive bastion here in Kimry. And Ulthuan has now received the invasion of Itza. So Itza's going to start taking out settlements left and right here. And with that, Noctilus's forces should fall rather quickly. We are going to basically leave the gates alone. And then just move our way up the coast here. Knocking out these... Oh, look, Brathies. She's trying to go for something a little bit sneaky. Hela will turn around and defend. Actually, we can use the win here to make it into Arnheim. No problem. Glory Dark Elves. You're being outstatted and out-produced at this point. We can recruit more soldiers faster and all of ours are stronger. Just the way it is sometimes. We have made our way around to Klarok Spire, where really Nagaron is the final chaotic force, and they are not what you would consider chaos. So what we will be doing is wiping out the rest of Silostra's faction, reclaiming Ulthuan, and then if at that point Nagaron would like to sue for peace, we can allow the elves to all migrate then back to Ulthuan where they belong. We have a little bit of chaos to wipe out here in Norska though. But our armies are moving across Norska with a pretty scary clip. They have become a tide of nature. Well, I didn't think we were going to get access to Lothern, but don't mind if I do. We'll use all of Itza's forces to help out, and this is mine. Do we need to bring back the other elves? No, I think we can just become the new stewards of the island. Perfect Isle belongs to the lizards now. Anowin will have him march through into the Whitefire Tor, although, let's see.
No, I'm surrounded by fools.
What does Noctilus have? Lots of cannons. So why don't we come on down here? Sack their gem mine. Just quickly blow that up. Now they still have a gemstone mine, but it's not as effective as it previously was. And then we can come on back and ambush. We're taking very little attrition from the undead attrition, so we don't have to really worry about that at all. Then Fiddrock here, I think we just continue to march forward. We are quickly claiming the donut. With auto-resolves, it's really not been a threat. Looks like
Denied.
the hag herself is moving in now. But I don't think it's going to change much. These are just Druki. 44, 32. Yeah, they're basically just skinks, but with less models. So they're going to lose that fight 100% of the time. And in a shocking turn of fate, one of Sigvald's random armies gets an ambush on us. I've never auto-resolved an ambush and won a battle, so let's take to the field and see if Sigvald actually has a force. They can handle a bunch of dinosaurs and their skink friends. I guess the most important, or I guess the most impressive part of this is that the Slaanesh army was able to stay quiet long enough to ambush us. Oh, here they are. Oh man, do we immediately lose half the force? Run! Yeah, work together to get your way out of this. Looks like most of our skinks are just gonna end up dead. They were losing their models before we were even able to react, which is hilarious. Not in a good way, but still hilarious. We are absolutely losing the bulk of our blessed skink skirmies. Try to bring them away. If we can get them to escape, that'd be awesome, but those warhounds are going to be effective at killing them. Speaking of, our lord's effective at slaying theirs. And then we can summon in some friends. I'd say so. There to defend yourselves. Crocs and Gore, take out these trolls. If we can just work together to kill these secret chariots, that'd be fantastic. Rip the chariots down, and we're having a great time after that. Drop a rock right here. And you go jump the Broader Horseman. Javelins away, skinks, javelins away. Charge is one. As long as we have them all kind of together, they should do all right. Alright, they're gone. Try and chuck some javelins into this man. He's also fighting a blessed Stegodon now. Both Crocs and Gore get to work pummeling these trolls. Kind of funny we gave him the wrong attack order. This guy with some wind struck, so he should. Oh, it's a little too slow. Now we didn't get him with a wind struck. Kill him all the same. Switch to Bastilla mode. Ballista, not Bastilla. All the Bastilladons, Stegodons. Or got evaporated. Alright, skinks, move in. You guys kill the bear men, and then we'll have the skirmies get to work on old Cormac. Ambush me, will you? Stats it up at 117, 133. An incredible duelist. We probably could have ended up on resolving that one, all things considered. Our skinks of the javelin and blowpipe variety had a bad day, but everyone else did pretty well. The ambush was probably just about the only way to kill us safely. We'll run Vashnor down. Lose a javelin skink is fine. Replenish once again, and then we'll turn around and grab Naglfari Lane. And it's the lizard plane now. Amphibian / reptile plane. Now that we own it, we can switch into an ambush just fine. Try to draw Durleth in and Oedipus. Javelin skinks are good at just as a front line, so we'll just bring one more in. There are 160 of them. They're not a terrible front line, provided the enemy is not packing anything too punchy. We also have a siege at Naggarot. It may not be one we need to fight, but I figured you all should be here for it. Ooh, Pyrrhic. Yes, one more good battle here against the Dark Elves, and actually after this, we'll pull it out. I'll show you. We will be considering this campaign victorious, because there's just nothing. There's nothing left the enemies can really do. That last fight there was the one of the most difficult ones we've had in a long time, and that's saying something. Albion is being attacked by the Bretonnians currently. The Bretonnians are moving in force. The Empire is just moving around like a wrecking ball and slaughtering all of Chaos as they go. We have been auto-resolving our way up Norska, no problem. And then now that we have control of Lothern and Cairn Thel, Nukari's army here, it's got some Chosen, but their stats are so lackluster. 50, 65, that's neat. It beats my Temple Guard by long shots, but then you look at my skinks who are 48, 50, and there are 160 of them. So double the number of Chosen. Good, you've got your armor. I have double the troops that have equal stats. And then Croxagore. Nakari has... not Nakari. Gorok has smashed into the shrine of Asurian and is claiming the inner donut nicely. And then, yeah, like I said, we're rolling up the rest of of Nagaron now. Malekith is pretty much the last surviving Dark Elf. I don't think he's confederated. No, she's still here in the center. But Marathi has basically rolled over and decided that she gives up, which is as we would expect out of someone with her weakness. They don't have the troops to keep up with how quickly we're killing their armies, and then able to move up the next turn and take a settlement, and then kill another army.
Thieves and usurpers!
Finally got the snowball going to where it's actually a ball of a continent-sized titanium. So let's get one more fight against Oxyotl, or against Nagaron here, and then we are going to consider this a victory with the rest of our armies just auto-resolving everything, and then within our allies basically moving in as a tsunami of armies. There's nothing left in Chaos's camp that can hold. Order has successfully defeated Chaos. We've sealed both polar gates, so there's no way for further Chaos reinforcements to really get into the Warhammer world. And then we've also killed Torox and the Everchosen. So, what else is there? Killing the Dark Elves, I guess. Let's begin deployment. They have high tier towers. That's impressive. At least they think it's impressive. We'll just set up to knock over those towers as quickly as we can. Sneaky, sneaky Oxyotl. And then we also have the way of tearing down the walls directly, which is going to be fantastic. Giving the Lizardmen the ability to smash down walls was game-changing. Sneaky, sneaky Oxyotl. You get in there and start smacking the gatehouse, and then you tear one of these walls down. Fireballs are threatening, but maybe not as much as they might like. This sound of our battles now is amazing. Give him a volley. Although they're missing more often than I would like. It's down to 4,000 health. It's fine. They're doing fine. Get out of his way. They can start smashing different sections of the wall. These Druki Shades won't even know what hit them. In fact... no, that would just be a waste of one of our avatars. We'll wait. One tower down, forward. Taking their time. They actually get through the walls, though, faster than most of the ogre heroes. Takes the ogres a long time to work their way through that mortar. Any good flocks of doom in here? Looks like we got a couple. Let's go here. Overcast some wind as all these dark shores try to move through together. That's a scary one. Oh, or is it too far away? This way then. Oh, it bounced. I feel like I should have knew it was gonna bounce. Come on, solar engines, take down that tower. A little bit closer so it maybe we'll switch targets, then fire. Oxyotl's able to lob blow dart shots a lot better than you might expect him to. Alright, once we're through the walls, we can bring in the javelins. And the normal skinks as well. Towers have fallen. Let's keep them shooting at... well, I mean, if they hit the gatehouse, I'm not going to complain. We're through the walls. Charge! There are all sorts of dangers of charging like this. Summon in a skink helper and then go kill this blood wreck. Heal up both of them. And then just keep smashing through the shades. A little bit of Tide Call, never hurt anyone. It's just a bath, Dark Elves. Don't worry about it. Oxyotl on the walls. We'll bring this set of skinkies around to do the same. Skinkies. Move in. Secret Agent skinks take different. Black Orc Corsairs and drag them down. Oxyotl better not be doing nothing. There are enemies absolutely everywhere to slay. Wind. Earth. I don't have anything for water right now, but fire's on their way in too. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony. Bring the action, boys, bring the action. Shot right out of the sky. Likely by Oxyotl himself. Pull them back and send in the Blessed Skinks to start chopping into the Blackguard. Bit of maneuvering, charge into the Nagaron. Guard, that should break them in a hurry. Heals here. Is it time for another rock? Oh, not yet, but we can throw some wind at him just for the fun of it. Start taking on the Bloodback Medusa's Oxyotl. Blackguard all fleeing for the hills and their worthless lives. Reload has been increased to 4 for just about everyone now. 1.3 thousand, 1.6 thousand, 300. Good stuff. Midline got just deleted. Keep moving. Oxy on the walls is terrifying. Stop getting shot by shades, that never feels good. Bring in the Solar Rigids, which should have been on melee mode, but apparently they didn't get the memo. Then you two charge into the Dread Knights, if that's what you actually are. Rock. Sorry, Druki, you are beyond outclassed at this point. Keep on moving. They've got their murderous prowess active. How cute. They think they're the hunters. Still don't charges in, and that horn would impale this poor Medusa. Here, punch her in the face once. Charge him. Looks like the Druki are very, very broken. Indeed, get a Bulbasaur. Meanwhile, on this flank, it drops some heals. Looks like we could use them. The Javelin Skinks, though, have arrived, so they can start chucking in armor piercing and sundering. Spears of Doom. Better push through, that way the Javelins can throw. Oh, no, the Druki realize what's going on here. Outclassed and outmatched in every way. They turn tail and flee as quickly as they can, man. That permit hit kicks in good. Yet another heroic victory for us. Yavalkia is already dead up here in the north. We will go ahead and occupy Nagaron. One of the armies gets to flee. That's impressive. Either way, the capital of the Druki has fallen. We've already sacked Highgrave. And these kind of leftover armies here are really nothing much of a threat at all. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and consider this campaign victory. We have conquered Ulthuan back for not the elves, but the Lizardmen. Elariel's back, and we did sign a peace treaty and all sorts of things with her. Take up two, let's see. Do I have a defensive pact with you? Maybe not yet. She's a brand new faction and has already been defeated by Slaanesh once, or at least has been given a gift. Hero actions. Like I said, we have conquered back Ulthuan, and the rest of the old world has been secured. Norska is on the way towards being cleansed, and all of the northern gates have, or at least all of the northern provinces here, have been pretty well purged of their chaotic influence. So that is going to be that. Thank you all so much for stopping on by our Oxyotl versus the Forces of Chaos campaign. If you all enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the like god, and a sub for the sub thon, and I'll see you all fine folk in the next one.